Hi guys, thanks again for joining my channel, and thanks again for visiting my pond again. So today I want to talk a little bit about doing something I thought might be a little bit different in the pond. And I've been kind of watching this on a few videos, and I thought it might be pretty good for my pond, and it might be good for yours too. So today we're going to make a plant ring, and it's a floating plant ring that goes into your pond. And I saw this in another video, and it's like, it looks pretty nice. As you can see, I've been talking a lot about the water hyacinths because in my previous videos, because they're just going crazy right now. So, but I figured maybe there's a better way to contain them. Maybe there's a better way to contain the lilies instead of having lilies go all over the place. And I guess if you have a lot of plants in your pond, this might be a good thing to have, like a ring to feed your fish with too, so the plants don't come in on to the area where the ring's at. So all we're gonna do today is we're gonna take some PVC pipe, just like this, and I like to use black. Some people like to use clear, but I'm gonna use black because I think it hides in the water well. And all I'm gonna take is I'm gonna take a fitting just like this, and I'm gonna stick the fitting at the end of it in here like this, and I'm gonna bring it and join it at the other end to make this ring, okay? Now, if you get the PVC pipe a little bit too short, it's gonna start bending on you, which is not good. You want a ring shape, so make sure you make it big enough to make a ring, okay? And so we're gonna put this together today. We're gonna try it out now. I think the one good thing about this is when you have like lilies, they don't go outside the ring. If they do, you can pull them over and you can actually trim the plants off, so trim the leaves off. So, but I'm like getting this put together more for like water hyacinths, and the water hyacinths seem to be floating down to my sump or my drain, and you know, where all the skimmer, I should say. It keeps floating down to my skimmer, and what happens is it clogs up my skimmer. So I had to figure out some kind of resolution to fix this. So so we're gonna make this ring today. We're gonna put it in the water and let it just float around. Now, if you want to fasten this to one particular area of your pond because you don't want it floating down to the skimmer, is you can take some fishing line and you can attach it, tie it on there, and make it as long as you want. And then what you could do is you could take like maybe a 2-ounce sinker, you know, like a fishing sinker, and it'll actually hold it in place, okay? So that'll keep it from floating around in your pond and stuff like that. So, so that's a good thing to try. So today we're gonna try it. I hope you enjoy this video, and hopefully it helps you out. And actually it makes the plants look nice and neat and clean, the ones that are in your pond. So hopefully you enjoy the video, and thanks again for watching, okay? All right guys, so I'm gonna show you how I do this. I'm gonna take this PVC pipe and I'm gonna make it into a circular pattern. Okay, just gonna look at the pond now and kind of fit it to see how big I want it to be. You know, you don't want to get it too big. You want to make sure you fit all your plants inside, but you don't want it to be too large for your pond, so you want to fit it to scale. As soon as you figure it out, you want to take your scissors and you want to cut the PVC pipe exactly where you want to put the fitting onto. Next, I'm going to take my little fitting here, and I'm going to my coupler, and I'm going to push that right in to get it to fit. Sometimes you have to pinch the pipe just to kind of, and you rock it back and forth to get it in, maybe twist it. You can use some PVC glue if you want. I chose not to use PVC glue to put it in the water, so I didn't know if it was going to hurt the fish or not, so I decided not to do that. So now I'm going to take the other end. I'm simply going to fit it into the other side. Just push it in and kind of rock it back and forth a little bit. I was having a little bit of trouble, but if you pinch the tubing a little bit, it kind of makes it easier to fit it in there. Then you can kind of rock it back and forth. So. And that's it. So now you have your ring that you can actually put right in the pond, and that's it. All right guys, now you can see how easy it is to do a plant ring. Okay, so I'm going to show you exactly where I'm going to put it at. It'll look a lot neater and cleaner, so let's check it out. All right, we're going to walk up this way, and you can see how these water hyacinths, how they're all spread along here. So the idea is to get the plant ring to make these look a lot nicer. And what's nice about it is if they start overgrowing the plant ring, you can pull the plant ring forward, you can just trim them off. So let's see what it looks like afterwards. All right, there you go, guys. So you have a beautiful plant ring that's floating in the water, and it helps you contain your plants. They don't go down in your sump. You can pull them over to you and you can actually trim them as much as you want. So I think this is a great idea. Imagine if you have a lot of pond plants in your pond and not much room to feed your fish. You could use this as a fish ring, so that way you can drop all your food inside of it. But I think if you have a couple of these floating around in your pond, it'll look very nice. And like I said, if you want to weight them down, just take some fishing line, some fishing weights, and you can just weight them at the bottom. This idea, very, very quickly, very easily, it looks very nice, and they just float around just like that. So pretty easy. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Just did a real quick video about how to do the plant ring. I think it's a great idea. So it was very quickly, I did it very fast. And hopefully this will be good for your pond if you're trying to corral your plants so they're not floating all over the pond and stuff like that. So, but I appreciate everybody coming and watching my videos. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and also please share the video for anybody else that you know has a pond or any kind of other water features. So, all right, guys, until the next video, we'll see you on the next one. Have a good day.